this is Violet Bird here with Starling Rose, and today I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to show you the very best stroller if you live in Canada on an acreage in the prairies, somewhere there's lots of snow and slush and ice to navigate through. This is the now discontinued Bugaboo Buffalo. It has been replaced with the Bugaboo Fox. Now there's a couple of things I want to point out right away about the Bugaboo Buffalo that make it special. So we've got foam-filled tires. The Bugaboo Donkey was a great stroller, but they were for air-filled tires, which was quite frustrating in the winter. The air pressure changes outside, which means that a lot of the time the tires go flat more quickly or they fluctuate, which makes a less even ride. This is a very bumpy terrain that I'm working on with my little girl, which means that having suspension in all four areas is super great. I've been testing this stroller extensively in the bassinet configuration for the last 3 months, and I wanted to show you some of the stickier situations I've gotten into. So we have a range road where the deer and the antelope play, and you know, there is a lot of snow and ice and gravel and dirt, and you know, the stroller here, I had to turn it around and pull it because the snow was thick. Now, like all wonderful Bugaboo strollers, white buttons mean functions, making this a very easy stroller to work with. Let me show you. This is not a comprehensive list as I don't work for Bugaboo, but these are the most useful white buttons. So you want to extend the handlebar for a taller parent. Those two chunky clips need to be opened, and then both need to be clicked back and locked for the handlebar to stay in that position. And to bring it back down, again, you need to make sure both sides are lined up before you click and lock it, or it's not going to let you. Underneath there are two sneaky white buttons with the little black spots in the middle. You push down on the black and pull up, and that is your folding mechanism. You have to push the buttons on both sides at the same time, or it's not going to fold for you. So don't forget to do that. Now, you could fold it down like this and fit it in the back of your car. Smaller vehicles, that's not going to work so well, so you're going to have to take off the wheels. You probably don't necessarily want this for a small vehicle. Okay, so to pull it back up, I stuck my foot on the rear axle and I pushed and just unfolded it. You can see the bassinet going on. Now, the trigger points are the big white buttons. You have to push them both to release the bassinet, and you have to hear a click from both sides to know the bassinet is secure. So you can see easy, push both, and up it goes. And they click when you put it back in, easy peasy. Now on either side of the bumper bar, there's a little white button that allows you to release the bumper bar so you can have better access to your child, or you can take it off if you don't need to use it. I find it actually blocks my view of my infant when I'm going for a stroll, just because her line of sight is right at the bumper bar. Now that would be great if I stuck toys on it, but I haven't done so. Now if you are stuck on terrible terrain, ice, snow, gravel, dirt, you can lock the front wheels down like I did in that previous video, and that helped me get through some really nasty winter conditions. I hope that's a helpful demonstration. There are more functions. If you need some help, you can ask and I'll let you know in the comments below. I also wanted to show you, just above the cup holder, there are two clips, and those are meant to put your groceries or a diaper bag on, which is extremely convenient. I'm really happy this stroller has that. Belly bar, of course, is fully rotating. It makes it really easy to, let's say, scoop up my baby in her bassinet and bring this inside. This is a wonderful accessory that came with the Bugaboo Buffalo, and I believe you get it with the Fox too. And that is a bassinet that can be used from birth, so you don't need to buy that. It can just come with your stroller, which is very convenient. Now, I love the locking front wheels, of course, because they make it easy to get through snow and slush. A lot of other strollers are capable, but this one, because it's got the increased weight limit and the same frame as the Bugaboo Donkey for hauling bags and babies. Yes, that's right, it was built on the same frame as the Bugaboo Donkey, but shrunk down to accommodate one child. It is extremely capable. And I've got here the attachment for the toddler board, which we don't need, but that's okay. And a nice big generous canopy, of course. So there's going to be some compatibility issues going forward. Some of the Bugaboo Donkey canopies you can still purchase will fit on this, but as it is a discontinued model, it's going to be harder. You're going to have to look on secondhand markets for the Bugaboo Buffalo. How appropriate, I mean, Alberta, land of the buffalo. Starling has been small enough to stay in the bassinet assembly, which is great because it is just easy to scoop up and put her in, and then she doesn't get disturbed while she's sleeping. I just wanted to point out that this is extremely bouncy, rocky terrain, and the stroller is fine. Baby is fast asleep, and she doesn't seem bothered at all. As she gets older, we will go to the toddler seat, but so far it's been great. I normally prefer baby wearing, but because the weather and the terrain has been so unpredictable, and because this coat's a little bit tight, I can't really fit a baby in here very effectively. So she's been in the stroller, and it's been working well.
Look at the ice. Jeez Louise. It's so slippery.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful sunset. Wow. Just look at it.